9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
It's the Queen Bee of WWT, Wrestling with Honey with
Honey Pot Predictions. Oh, yes. Happy Friday, beautiful people. It is your girl, Wrestling with Honey, your host for the evening. It is time for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. And I cannot wait to get into the festivities tonight. It is about to be absolutely insane. We have a championship match for the women's title, Queen Nia Jax versus Naomi. We have Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits with the tag team championship on the line. We also have B-Fab, Bailey, and Candice LeRae in a triple threat match. It's going to be absolutely insane. And we're kicking it off with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I'm so excited to be here today. I just got off of a great show with WWT and with the professor, Courtney, and Mayor, and it was absolutely awesome. So make sure you guys check that out after you check this out. But most likely, we're all going to be doing the same thing after we're done here, and that is probably going to be watching the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. But in the meantime, I will be hosting you for the next 2 hours. I can't wait to get into all things SmackDown. So much excitement. Can't wait to acknowledge our tribal chief this evening as well. And here we go. Before we get into the good stuff, we got the champion, the undisputed champion. That is Cody freaking Rhodes, or Rhodey Codes. Not sure. But if you know, you know. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's had a great week. I've had a fantastic week. A lot of hustling these past couple of weeks, and it's only going to get crazier as the holidays roll in, because, you know, family and you know, preparing for dinner. Girl's going to be hosting in the house and cooking it up, and the honey pot's going to be absolutely amazing. Can't wait. But we still have some time before we get there, and we are going to enjoy the ride. So here we are, Friday Night SmackDown, Honey Night SmackDown, and we are live from Milwaukee. And the American Nightmare has the mic in hand, and we have a lot that I'm sure we're going to want to talk about. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate all the energy already. Y'all coming in hot. Pat you, Brandon Stevens. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Mr. Tamatonga's here. Louis Johnson, good to see you. Pops, how are you? Happy Friday. Boza, good to see you again as well. Bobby, oh man, you guys are bringing it already. Chris in the building. I hope you guys are really excited. Let me know what you guys are excited to see tonight in the chat. Thank you for the acknowledgement, Bobby. I appreciate that. Boza says Courtney held the fort down last week while Honey was hustling with life. Be life in last week. Yeah, man, for sure, man. You know, you when you're the queen bee, you got to get to the hustling and make sure everything is organized in the honey pot, making sure things are straight and narrow. But yeah, we're doing really good. And yes, shout outs to my WWT sister Courtney for holding it down for me last week. She is always coming through with the clutch. I appreciate you very much. And Cody is obviously coming out to do some business and handle business. He's not playing no games, and he is basically calling Kevin Owens out right now. Right now. Like, not now, right now. Oh, he said it again. Right now. Thank you very much. And it's not Kevin Owens. It is the general manager of SmackDown, Nick Aldis. Of course, the officials always trying to spoil the fun. Just let them fight. Let's get to the good stuff. Yeah, shout outs to Randy Orton, going to be recovering from cervical trauma after the pile driver that he took from Kevin Owens, which was not a pretty sight at all. And that move was banned. It was outlawed in the company. Kevin Owens did it though. Oh boy. Strong words from the general manager today. So you can't have him present in Milwaukee. So what are you saying, Nick, all this? Did you fine him? So you told him not to come here tonight? Cody Rhodes obviously referencing the video that was viral of Kevin Owens showing him his new Lamborghini. Nick Aldis interrupting the champion now. This is getting juicy. I've seen the video too. No, this is not about money, Nick Aldis. We know this. Kevin Owens is out because he's pissed. And honestly, there's a lot of people out there that would speculate and would argue that Kevin Owens could be right in this situation. I don't know about so much as being right enough to do a pile driver on Randy Orton and injure him or re-injure him. We know that Randy Orton has had extensive surgery in his neck and neck fusion surgery even. And he has taken a long time to recover and has been in the best shape of his life and killing it since he's been back. But for that to resurface, that's hitting home. And I don't know, man. Like that's, eesh. I don't know about all that, Kevin Owens. I understand why you would be upset because of, Cody teaming up with Roman Reigns after everything that the bloodline had put them all through. I understand why you would be upset, but is it really worth the risk? Getting personal here. Ooh. Talking about a moment that he had with Randy Orton in the ring when he won the title and beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. Which will forever be a highlight in Cody's career. And Roman's. No, it's no shade, honestly. It was a big moment for all of us, especially those who were there. And I was one of them. I was one of the many thousands and thousands of people that were in that stadium screaming their heads off. Seriously, Boza, this is a very powerful promo from Cody. I can't, did you expect anything less? Will Rallis Sport 1 from the UK. Good to see you. Oh, I'm definitely going to be watching Tyson later. Definitely watching after this. I get it. I understand the dynamic here. I understand both perspectives. I understand Cody Rhodes is upset, and I understand Nick Aldis doesn't want to risk losing his superstars. He's already lost Randy Orton, and there's I don't know, man. Oh, Jimmy Uso, we got Bloodline, OG Bloodline business going on. One's up. I need ones up in this chat right now with some Bloodline emojis. Let's go. Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy Uso in the house. OTC's on his way. And they're going to go over the plan for War Games. Ooh, boy. This is juicing up to be exactly what we have anticipated pretty much all year, guys. Like, this is definitely, I just wasn't expecting maybe to see Sammy in this situation, but it makes sense because of the history and the storyline and everything that had gone down with the Usos and Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns and how they dominated forever. But it's looking real good because now you have Solo that has his own bloodline, which of course, you know, some of us call the Timu bloodline. But he has Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. He has Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, former tag team champions. And they're just getting more and more powerful by the week somehow, you know, but I can't wait to see what happens tonight when the OTC arrives. Yes, love to see the ones up. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Bobby. Will says, I can't wait till War Games. Who you got? Fourth member. Ugh. Well, it's already 4-4 right now, isn't it? They would need fifth member. Mr. Opinionated, good to see you. I don't want any spoilers, Boza. No spoilers. I have not seen anything that was pre-taped for Raw next week. I don't want to know. I have been strongly staying away from social media in certain cases because of that fact. And it's kind of made it difficult for me to do my honey pot predictions. It kind of throwing me off my game here. And I'm just like, you know what? I got to pivot and create something else. So make sure you guys check out on my socials. You guys can follow me at All Things Wrestling with Honey. I'm mostly active on Instagram, and I posted up a video today that discusses or that asks that begs the question, and I want to know what your thoughts are. So you guys feel free to let me know in the chat and underneath the post as well. What is your favorite WWE entrance theme music of all time? I want to know. You guys let me know in the chat. You guys feel free to let me know throughout the evening. Yeah, I feel like creating a different segment besides the predictions due to the fact that sometimes they do pre-tape shows or the time differences is different, so it's on early during the day, and then I'm over here on the East Coast and we know we didn't see anything yet. So it was really cool to create a new segment, and it's called Short and Sweet. So I just keep it a nice short and sweet question, and we just feel free to give some answers, and there's no wrong answer. This is obviously an opinionated question. So I'm interested and intrigued to hear what your favorites are. And you know, you don't have to pick the only one. You can give yourself a top 5. I'll give you guys a top 5 or something. Let's get a discussion going. I have a few. I have a few good favorites. I loved Bret Hart's theme song, Bret the Hitman Hart's theme song. Shawn Michaels obviously is a classic. I mean, there's so many recent good ones, but I'm thinking about like that through childhood or even like when I was younger or even Attitude Era. That was more my era. So I'm trying to think of those. That's a good one, Bobby. Shinsuke Nakamura is a fantastic theme song. He's definitely up there, but I don't know about, well, maybe he is in my top 5. That's not a bad theme song. He is in my, well, no, I'm lying. Nope. So wait, I said Bret the Hitman Hart, Shawn Michaels. I freaking love Test theme song. If you guys know, you know, I'm showing my age a little bit here, but Test theme song was always dope to me. Love Aleister Black's theme song, Root of All Evil, when he was in NXT and when he was in WWE, period. I remember at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn when he faced Drew McIntyre, I screamed that song to the top of my lungs and lost my voice. Couldn't even scream for the rest of the match. But I mean, those are a lot of the men's ones, though. I guess we should do top 5 for men and top 5 for women's, just to make it really easy for a lot of you guys, just to create some more discussion in the chat. Yeah, so Brett, Sean, Test, Aleister Black. Yeah, maybe Shinsuke Nakamura is in there. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura would have to be in there. But then I love like Finn Balor's theme song and Gangrel or Edge or Batista. Like there's so many others, or even the classic ones like you know, Ultimate Warrior, like just fun theme songs that I still or even Triple H's theme song, The Game. Dad, that's a good one. Taz's entrance theme song was very badass. I agree. Chris says he loves the Bailey heel entrance. Oh my God, Bobby. Yes. Lita's theme song, Buddy Matthews theme song. Those are really, really good ones, guys. Trish's theme song, of course. Triple H, My Time. That's a good one. China, Who I Am was a freaking amazing one. So many good theme songs. So many good. Bray Wyatt's theme song. Good one, Mr. Opinionated. Randy Orton. For the women, yeah, Lita's version. Lita had different versions of her songs, though. And my favorite version of hers is Love, Fury, Energy, and Passion. That one is my favorite. Mr. Ass, aka Billy Gunn. That was such a catchy song. We weren't supposed to be singing that song at my age, but still were. We still did. And here we go with the women's triple threat match. We got Bayley, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab. I'm so excited to see B-Fab in ring action tonight. Like, yes, girl, come through with that coat. Let me get one of those. Oh, yes, bringing that swag to this match. Dad also says Kane, the Chemical Burn version. Good one. Very, very good one. What about Jake the Snake? Jake the Snake's theme song was amazing. The Rockers, which was Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. If you know, you know. Mr. Opinionated, B-Fab is your client. Let me find out. Bobby, of course, the Street Profits music, theme music is amazing. There's so many good ones, guys. There's just too many. But yeah, that she is giving a lot of sass to this match. I'm here for it. Let's go, B-Fab. I get you, Mayor. Thank you for joining us. Said entering at third. I don't know, man. Can B-Fab pull it off? She's in the ring with some vets right now, I'll tell you that much. Candice LeRae and Bayley, one of the 4 horsewomen. $1 Million Man, says Patu. Chelsea Green's music. So many good ones, guys. So many good ones. I remember having all the CDs, the volume 1, 2, 3, 4. The Forcible Entry. New Age Outlaws. Good one, Dad. But I mean, you gotta mention Shawn Michaels. Like Shawn Michaels has to be in my top 5. He's definitely in my top 5. Shawn Michaels has one of the most catchiest theme songs. Hulk Hogan's theme song, back in the day, he was probably one of the first superstars that actually had a theme song, and people went crazy when they heard it. Undertaker's theme song, I loved the Ministry version of his theme song, though. Of course, his American Badass theme songs. So many good ones. Keith Lee. Keith Lee's theme song. Who would you like to see be an Iron Survivor for the men and the ladies for the NXT deadline? Yes. Oh my God. That's going to be something crazy. I mean, well, we already have Wesley and Javon Evans that are qualifying. I would have to wait to see who else is going to be in this match. And then we have Sol Ruka in the women's. Like, this is going to be pretty crazy. I believe we have more contendership matches or qualifying matches that are going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks before we get to NXT deadline. So, Bobby, come back to me in a couple of weeks and I'll definitely answer that question a little better because I need to know exactly who the 5 individuals are going to be for the men and women's Iron Survivor qualifiers. Looks like Candice LeRae is really taking it to Miss B-Fab. Bailey's nowhere to be seen. Oh, we had a pin there, and Bailey was able to stop the ref from counting 3 and break it. Bailey and Candice LeRae really have it out for each other right now. I like it though. I really like this. I mean, I've always wanted Candice LeRae in the main roster. And these 3 women are qualifying for the US for the women's US championship, which was just recently revealed, and it is absolutely beautiful title, I might say. Boza says Candace has been getting momentum since she's been the first WWE Speed Women's Champion. Yeah, isn't that pretty crazy? I know someone else who became a speed champion, or a couple of people who've become speed champions that really kind of didn't go much anywhere else. But we'll see. Oh my goodness. Candice LeRae and Bailey going back and forth in this match, and B-Fab is nowhere to be found. This can only mean someone's going to get the upper hand somehow. We got a pin by Candice and kick out by Bailey. Courtney, my WWT sisters in the house. Friday Night SmackDown just got a lot sweeter. This is the first time I saw Cody be this serious since his feud with AJ. Yeah, definitely. Top 5 women's theme songs. Lita, Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson. You know what? Tori Wilson's was a fantastic theme song. Paige. Oh my God, yes. Paige, Sasha Banks. Too many to pick from. Yeah. I definitely, and you know what? I loved Ember Moon's. Dad says Candice needs some recognition. She's been in the game for a while since NXT. Well, she's been in the game for a while since before NXT. She was in the indies doing big things. She was even wrestling dudes. You should look up some matches on YouTube. Quite insane. Now we're going to see who advances in the tournament. We're back from commercial. Bailey with an elbow to the back of the neck of B-Fab. Hook of the leg, and Candice breaking the pin. Good save. Come on, B-Fab. Let's go, B-Fab. That's who I'm rooting for. Who do you guys see winning this match? Let me know in the chat. Bosa says this channel should do a WWE theme episode eventually. Well, it's funny you should say that because I do want to do something like that, and I might have something in the works. So just be posted for that. Stay tuned for that, Bosa. I got you. And there's nothing I love more than listening to theme songs over and over and over again. I love wrestling theme songs. Definitely make up a majority of my Apple Music playlist. Mr. Opinionated says B-Fab. Bobby going for B-Fab. Jeffrey, right. Thank you for confirming. Candice did wrestle men in hardcore matches in the indies. Yeah, I've seen quite a few clips of those. Shout outs to my friend Mark in California. He put me on to Candice LeRae and a few of the superstars that showed up in NXT when they were in the indies. Oh, Very great awareness for LeRae. Trying to pin both of the women, and it's not working for Mrs. Wrestling. Not working for her. What else is it going to take for Candice LeRae to get the win up on both of these women to advance in the United States Championship qualification match? I feel like it's not going to be her, though. Oh, we're going to the top. I'm going up top now. Ooh, so Boza says brackets were released online. What a tournament we have. You know what? I haven't even seen these brackets yet. Please indulge me. Oh my goodness. High risk here. Holy crap. Nope. That was amazing. I don't know if you guys saw what I just saw, but that was crazy. It was about to be a double suplex, but Candice LeRae completely twisted in the air and was able to land on Bailey in a pin form, but was unsuccessful because BFAB was aware of the situation. BFAB is doing really well. I'm so here for it. Up. One, two. Woo. BFAB was 1 second away. 1 second away from getting that pin completed. Now Bailey stepping up to BFAB. Candice LeRae is now outside of the ring. Very nice little twisting neck breaker there. Kicking out at 2. I said kicking out at 2 is Bailey, now BFAB. What else do you got to do, girl? You got to bring out the big guns. Come on now. Oh, that's a Bailey to belly. Holy crap. Was it wrong of me to root against a horsewoman? Up, Candice LeRae took advantage of the situation. Oh, we got to roll up 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Oh, man, that was so close. Candice LeRae was literally about to take that, though. That's so crazy. Oh, she missed the moonsault off the ropes. Good move, BFAB. Stay out of the way. Oh, big right hand by BFAB. Was that a rock bottom? Oh, Candice, come on. You got to ruin everything. She almost had that pin. Big boot to Candice. Let's go, BFAB. Come on now. Oh, man. 1, 2. Wow. I guess it was wrong. It was wrong of me to root against a horsewoman. Bailey has advanced. She got a quick roll up on BFAB. BFAB was so close. Wow. Okay. Okay. I mean, it is Bailey. This is Bailey we're talking about here. Oh, there we go with the bracket here. Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green, Blair Davenport, Jade Cargill, Meechin, Piper Niven, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, Electra Lopez. Where the hell's Zelina Vega? Like, what is up with over it? You mean to tell me Zelina Vega's not in this bracket? That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Oh, we have Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn talking to the megastar LA Knight. Oh, yeah, you're right. Zelina is on. That's for SmackDown, I guess. Yeah, exclusive to SmackDown. Thank you for reminding me, Boza. What is going on there with Sammy and Mr. LA Knight? Yeah. I do agree. Yes, she did, Jeffrey. She did. She definitely had a great showing. She did really well. I really thought she was going to take it. That's crazy. Bobby says, I wish Zelina was in the bracket too. Hashtag push Zelina Vega, damn it. Boza says, I think Raw may get the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Listen, I have been waiting for a women's intercontinental title. Waiting. I would love a an intercontinental title for the women's. I've been dying for that to happen. Yep. Apparently he's trying to recruit anybody and everybody, even people that Roman has screwed and beaten in the past. Boza says the tournament may change if Naomi wins the WWE Women's Championship tonight. Good point. Or could she make history and be crowned both? Bobby says, hashtag push Zelina. Boza says both titles were rumored since summer. They revealed one, just waiting on the other. Listen, waiting as patiently as possible and as patiently as I can, because I cannot. By the way, have you guys acknowledged your tribal chief today?
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help it. Oh, man. We're already a half hour into the evening. And just like that, time is flying and we're having so much fun. In case you guys are just tuning in, Cody Rhodes kicked off the night, was demanding that Kevin Owens come out. Nick Aldis wasn't having it. And apparently Cody's still not having it with Kevin Owens. We also had the women's triple threat match between Bayley, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab. And unfortunately, your girl was wrong in her prediction this evening. Bayley has come up with the win and has advanced in the women's United States Championship qualifying tournament. Pretty crazy. It's going to be really, really good. And that's just only the beginning. Soon enough, we will be seeing another woman be crowned and making history as the inaugural. Jeffrey says Naomi should be the inaugural U.S. champion. I don't see why she shouldn't be either. Imagine she wins both. That would be pretty crazy. Dad says I've waited for an intercontinental women's champion since China was men's intercontinental champ. Yep, when she beat Jeff Jarrett. Classic moment. Deron Kincaid says, hey, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing? And how's Wrestling with Honey? We're all doing good. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. In case you're just joining us, we've had so much happening already. We got the bloodline in the house, the OG bloodline in the house that we acknowledge. And I'm sure we're going to see more of their story. Sami Zayn is going around asking people for help to be the 5th member for War Games. And the last person we saw him asking was Mr. LA Knight, the megastar. And it looks like the megastar is on his way to the ring. If anything, I think it's about time that we see a United States Championship challenge or something like that. I think we're due for something like that. And LA Knight could use some new competitors. I mean, I know he's been going back and forth for a while with Andrade as well as Carmelo Hayes, but let's see. And then we also have tonight Naomi versus the Queen, Nia Jax, for the women's title. Oh, look at this. Yes. If you guys tuned in recently or saw recently, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the final boss, was in the house in New York City on the Jimmy Fallon show. Oh, and apparently had an amazing pillow fight. Love the final boss. And shout outs to the final boss being on the cover of GQ. That is amazing. For Entertainer of the Year. I mean, that's the kind of thing you do when you're the final boss, as well as having a movie out in theaters right now. Red One with Chris Evans, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons. The man continues. He just continues to be the final boss and live that life. And here we go. Street Profits and B-Fab. Up there goes Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. B-Flop. That's not nice, Chelsea. She called her B flop. That's so disrespectful. What a Jeffrey says, imagine Zelina wins the Intercontinental Championship being from Puerto Rico. Look, that would be amazing. Bobby says, I like to see Chelsea Green or Mi Chin win the WWE Women's United States Championship. Oh, speaking of Mi Chin, you say her name and she appears. Oh, this is a duo I didn't think I needed. Mi Chin and B-Fab. That's not a bad look. I like the way that is. I like the way that looks on paper. They need to do something with that. And here he comes, the megastar, the United States champion, Mr. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Oh, it is an open challenge. Look at that. Look at that. I was just saying. Open challenge. I wonder who's going to answer the call. And Mr. LA Knight was in the Milwaukee game the other day. The biggest t-shirt cannons. Yeah, the t-shirt cannons spinning around in the game, getting the people hyped, which was really cool to see. LA Knight versus Eli Drake. Chelsea knew feet don't fail her when she saw Mi Chin. Yeah, no kidding. She booked it. Mi Chin is tag teamed with B-Fab at a house show, says Bobby. That's interesting. I'm glad they're bringing that to the forefront for TV. Let me talk to you. Talk to us, U.S. champ. Still the champ. Boza says it doesn't feel like almost 110 days since he saved us from Logan Paul. Listen, let's just continue to enjoy. Let's not even address that title reign. He said, let the bloodline destroy each other. I got my own shit to worry about. Yep, we're not doing the Logan Paul show. We are not defending this twice a year. We are going to do this. Yeah, boom. LA Knight versus Solo. No. Ooh, we have Santos Escobar. Okay. And there they are, Legado de Fantasma, along with Elektra. Her outfit is fire. Okay. Well, Santos ain't no scrub. Not Mentos, Jeffrey. Come on now. Boza says, of course, Santos will expect. He's been wanting that title for a while. I could see it. I'm ready for it. This is going to be good. All right. I'll take it. He's going to take a shot at the title. Now, who's winning? Who do you guys got? You can't say LA Knight without anybody doing, yeah, Santos. You should know that. Milwaukeeans. Disrespectful, Santos. Mr. Opinionated says LA Knight is winning. Bobby is picking LA Knight as well for the win. Electra and Latex. Lord have mercy. It's giving very Catwoman. Electra, I said. I meant to say. Yeah, I'm not sure why she's out there. She should be preparing for that tournament. Naomi and Princess Tiffy, that's not going to be an easy feat for her. Oh boy. So Legado de Fantasma seems to be after. LA Knight. I cannot. Not barbecue sauce. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Giannis did score 59 points. Shout outs to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Future GOAT. Oh. Oh, LA Knight getting spicy out here. What? LA Knight. Oh my God. He just completely shit on Humberto Carrillo. He said, she's going to call me daddy. You call me uncle. And everybody's going to be saying LA Knight. I cannot deal. That was so good. That was so good. I cannot deal. That. Yo, LA Knight is savage. LA Knight is savage. Oh, Papi Knight. I cannot. I love it. I absolutely love it, Courtney. It's freaking hilarious. That is probably going down as one of his best lines in a while, in quite some time, I believe. That was freaking hysterical. Amazing. Amazing. Good. All right. Well, I'm highly anticipating this match, and I'm really highly excited for what's going to transpire with that. I mean, is it going to be like he goes through the whole Legado de Fantasma, or is he just going to go straight for Santos Escobar? Because Humberto Carrillo really looked like he wanted to fight right there. So not sure what's going to happen with that. I just want to get to the tribal chief stuff, man. Where's the OTC? This man's probably not going to show up to the end. You got the champion kicking it off, and then you got the OTC, who's no longer a champion, ending the night. Because they know the bloodline story always closes the night off, or it starts it, one way or the other, and it's going to be told throughout the night. So I'm excited to see what happens. Don't you just hate commercials, guys? I mean, well, I don't hate all commercials. Actually, you should check out this commercial and get some merch.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you. That's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
This episode of Women's Wrestling Talk has been brought to you by All Caribbean Wrestling. Catch the wave. Go to allcaribbeanwrestling.com to check out all the latest pay-per-views or go on the YouTube page at All Caribbean Wrestling. Also, go and check out their socials on Instagram at All Caribbean Wrestling and on X at All Caribbean WR1.
Oh, yes. Make sure you check all things ACW, All Caribbean Wrestling. Shout outs to them. They are amazing sponsors here for Women's Wrestling Talk. And also, don't forget to check out wwtalkpod.com. Get some merch. Be part of the team. Support the cause. We would love to have you. And just like that, we are back from commercial. Perfect. If you're just tuning in, this is our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. I'm your hostess, Wrestling with Honey. I'm so excited to be here, and we have some action here already. Yes, we do have Humberto Carrillo and LA Knight one-on-one. So, yep, this is probably going to be a situation where LA Knight goes through the whole Legado de Fantasma. But you can't forget about Carmelo Hayes and Andrade lurking around. And the numbers game involvement in here for LA Knight. So I would say that the United States champion should be careful. He's very much at a disadvantage. Wow, this is Humberto Carrillo's first opportunity for a title ever since joining the WWE. And he's been with us for quite some time. Got a bit of an abdominal stretch here. LA Knight able to break out of it. Punching Berto in the gut. Keep your eye on the situation, ref. We're outside. LA Knight playing no games tonight. But he's got to be very, very careful in this situation. Like I said, guys, he is at a disadvantage. The numbers game is not looking on his side. LA Knight continuing to dominate in this match. Nice snap DDT there. Pin and kick out by Berto. Kick out at 2. LA Knight continuing to have patience with Berto, but I can't imagine that Berto would be losing resilience considering that kick out. He's reversing his movements as well. Little roll up here. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out from LA Knight. Oh, snap. Springboard kick. Kick out. LA Knight is still in it. Still in this match. Still U.S. champion. Berto looking frustrated now. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Oh, LA Knight went for the elbow. Humberto moves out of harm's way. And now going for a drop kick in the corner. I'm really impressed with Berto tonight. He's doing his thing. He's pretty much laying down and giving LA Knight all he's got. Going up top. I think we're going to see an elbow here from Mr. LA Knight. Oh, no. Yep. And it connects. BFT on Berto. Here we go. It should be it. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight is still your United States champion. Cindy, oh, good to see you, my love. She says that LA Knight, she feels like LA Knight is losing a little steam. She needs a change. Well, I'm sure that's why they're, trying to make him consistently defend the title, just to run through pretty much the roster and offer new challenges. I mean, he did have a great match with Andrade and as well as Carmelo Hayes. And there's plenty of other contenders for this title that I think would be really suitable for someone like LA Knight. But I think that's why they're building this Legado de Fantasma story, so he could get through them. Because, of course, we know next Garza is going to be next. And then he's going to get to Santos Escobar. Oh, my God! It's Shinsuke Nakamura! Yay! Yes! I have been waiting. Ooh! What a darker look. I am here for it. And there you have it, Cindy. There you have it. The LA Knight U.S. title defense has just picked up. Oh my God. Yes. I have been waiting for Shinsuke for months. I'm so happy he's here. Yes. Oh, this is going to be good. Now this is going to be good. This is exactly what LA Knight needs so that way his title reign can pick up some steam. It's going to, oh my God, this is going to be good. This is going to be so good. And we know that Shinsuke is a very tough competitor for LA Knight because he is a former United States title holder, if I'm not mistaken. Or was that Intercontinental? I might be wrong. Boza, see if you can correct me on that. Thank you. 2-time. I thought so. Two-time United States champion, 2-time WWE Intercontinental champion. Shout out to Boza. Thank you so much for that. Well, there goes Shinsuke's chance. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. This is exactly what he needs. I was just saying, no, I know that you are very much more than capable of understanding Shinsuke's history. I was just talking in terms of the fact that LA Knight really needed a suitable player, a protagonist for his story. Because that's exactly what we're seeing unfold here. The story of LA Knight as a United States champion. And I'm here for it. This is going to be so good. Who you guys got tonight for the fight? Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? I can't wait to hear some of your answers. Boza says Shinsuke has also been the NXT champion twice as well and held the tag team championship with Cesaro. I almost forgot about that tag team championship reign. I forgot about that. Everybody really excited to see Shinsuke tonight. I'm so happy to see him. That was definitely a really good shock for the night. I enjoyed that. He could definitely make this world class, and that's exactly what he's going to do. It's exactly what he's going to do. It's the perfect boost that LA Knight needs. Boza says this is his first appearance since he was drafted to SmackDown earlier this year. Yes, it has. He was in Japan for a while, and he's been very, very quiet. But I have been honestly saying for weeks that I miss Shinsuke and I've been dying to see him resurface, and he's back, and I'm loving the new look, and I love that he's back as a heel. He just continues to reinvent himself in different ways, and it's beautiful to see. Shout outs to the legend that is Shinsuke Nakamura. Mr. Opinionated says Nakamura's looking like The Undertaker 1990. Oh my God. Tyson, everybody going for Tyson. Yeah, I think I just hope it's not a trap or a setup for a lot of people. I just hope it's not I just hope it's not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I just hope it's not BS. I'll say that. Cindy says, I need strong style Shinsuke versus Gunther in a cage. Girl, that would be bananas. Boza says, time flies when we're having fun. That was 1 hour of SmackDown. Already so much has transpired in an hour, and we only have 1 hour left. And before we went to commercial, I don't know if you guys saw, but the Usos and Sami Zayn did enter the locker room of the OTC. Also, in case you guys have been living under a rock, tickets for the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, Royal Rumble 2025, have gone on sale. That will be Saturday, February 1st, again in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to be really, really good. Like, the anticipation for all these events, like, we discussed who we could possibly see winning the Rumble. I made a couple of picks on WWT Live earlier today, and I was just like, you know what? I'll get back to it in a month, because I don't know where I'll be even then as far as what my picks would be. But I did pick a dark horse, and I did pick a favorite to win. So you guys are gonna have to check that out just in case you missed it. But of course, after you hang out with me first. And of course, we have the WWE Tag Team Championship match later on tonight as well. Motor City Machine Guns, which are the tag team champions for SmackDown, versus the Street Profits. Shit's about to get crazy, y'all. And here we go. We're here in the locker room. Romans is not here. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. So Sammy was telling Roman that there's no one that will join them to be their fifth man. And it's not looking good. But Jay said, Roman, we got to make that call, Oos. What call is he talking about? What call is he talking about? And then, of course, Solo Sikoa's music played in. Out comes the Timu Bloodline, Solo Sikoa. I'm going to need to see my down emojis, please. If you acknowledge Solo as your tribal chief, you can't sit at this table. Oh boy. I guess we're getting into it now. Of course, he's not alone. He has Tamatonga Tangaloa, Jacob Fatu, the Timu bloodline has something to say. I can't believe there's actually people that put their ones up when they put their ones up. That's so disrespectful to Roman and the Usos. Mr. Opinionated says, I see CM Punk as the fifth man. Girl, I've been saying the same thing, but I feel like there's going to be a twist. I have thoughts on that, but we got to get into what the Timu Tribal Chief is going to say. And he is asking, of course, Milwaukee to acknowledge him, and we will do no such thing. Oh, Roman's coming out and already interrupting before he could even speak another word. Dad, you're right. He's got to make a call for the wise man. When do you guys see Paul Heyman resurfacing? He's been gone for a while. Roman's fifth man is Paulie Dangerously, but he's not going to be in the match. You better not say Cody. It better not be Cody. Our tribal chief is looking more focused than ever. And mind you, he has no title. No title Roman Reigns is a scary Roman Reigns. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sammy and Jacob, huh? Oh my God. And we're doing this now. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my God. So we're already we're doing it now. We're throwing hands. Jey Uso gonna fly. Jacob Fatu taking down Sammy and Roman now. Protecting his tribal chief. Super kick to Jay and Jimmy. And now it's just Solo in the ring with Sammy and Roman. Roman with a spear before Solo could do the Samoan spike on Sammy. Let's go, Roman. Enough of this shit. He saved Sami Zayn. Fly, Sammy. Ooh, he almost hit his head there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's Jacob and Roman in the ring now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Take my money. Oh my God. I need to see this one-on-one. I need to see them one-on-one. Like no war games. Oh my God. What the hell? What in the world? Bronson Reed just took out Roman Reigns. For what? What did he do to you? What the hell did he do to you? What does Bronson Reed have to do with it? What? The Usos and Sammy coming to retaliate, but like, I don't understand. Huh. The Timu bloodline is completely destroying my OG bloodline. This is depressing. This is depressing. This is sad. First Seth Rollins, now Roman. Jacob Fatu with a moonsault. Oh my God, Big Bronson Reed's going up top. Who did he do that to? Oh my God, he squashed Jimmy. He took them all out. What the hell am I watching? Oh no, don't hurt my tribal chief. Tungaloa, what was that? This is stupid. Yes, Roman, thank you. Come on now. Superman punch. Come on now. Let's go. All of you can get it. No. Oh my God. Samoan Spike by Solo Sikoa. Not for nothing. If Bronson Reed is the fifth member, War Games is going to be crazy. Yeah, I knew War Games was a 10-man match. A lot of people were saying it should be 4-on-4, and I'm like, why not? I mean, why? Like, I believe it's always been 5. And now security wants to come out. Big Bronson Reed has just helped the Timu bloodline. We need a 5th man. The 5th man. It's got to be Dwayne. But it's going to be Dwayne with a twist, y'all. Because Dwayne is really with Solo. Roman teamed up with Cody. The Rock isn't happy about that. And we haven't seen him since Bad Blood when he showed up after they won their tag team match. Rock is probably pissed. And he's doing this from the inside. So that's what I think. I think and I'm addressing Cindy, your comment from earlier. I don't think it should be Seth. I feel like Dwayne Johnson is the wise man for this Timu bloodline, and I'm standing by that. That's exactly what I believe, Boza. This definitely could be Dwayne's working, for sure. I don't know about Seth. I don't know. Seth has already said no to Sami Zayn. I wonder if Bronson Reed is fully acknowledging Solo Sikoa's tribal chief, given he is a Samoan. Is he? I thought he was from New Zealand. Or is that a stupid thing to say? Yep, Solo definitely found his 5th guy. Bronson Reed in War Games is going to be crazy. Dad, I share your sentiments. I do. I share your sentiments. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but you know what? It makes it interesting. I just don't know what he's putting his one up in the air now. They took out my boys, man. But Jay said we got to make that call. Make the calls. He's saying it to him right now. Who's he calling, y'all? Oh boy. Well, this just got even oosy juicier, huh? That's crazy. Boza says Timu Bloodline has their number 5. Honey's Bloodline has to counter. What call will Jay have Roman do? There's only one call I can imagine that he would be making. And that would have to be The Rock. And then The Rock's going to return. The Rock's going to return. And then reveal himself as the wise man for the Timu Bloodline and betray Roman and Jimmy and Jey Uso. That's what I think is going to happen. Because after everything Cody Rhodes had put the family through, you teamed up with him to face your own family. Some people would think that's validated. I'm not saying that I'm one of those people. I'm just saying. Boza says, so basically, Honey thinks this is how we start the road to Roman versus Rock at Mania 41. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if it was even sooner than that. I don't see why that match couldn't happen at Royal Rumble. Does it really have to be at Mania? Councilman, good to see you. Miss you, my brother. He says here, our tribal chief needs Joe Hendry now more than ever. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, had to sneeze. But Joe Hendry, can you imagine Joe Hendry coming out to help Roman Reigns? That's hilarious. You say his name and he might appear, though. You do. You never know. You never know. But all I know is that this War Games match, just nonsense. And big boys, John, big Bronson Reed now is joining the fray. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be a fun trip for our OG bloodline. This is going to be absolutely bananas. Like, Bronson Reed in War Games is an actual freaking problem. This is not going to be fun. But this is big for him. Cindy says, so now we have Solo, Jacob, and Bronson in one team. Good grief. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and not to mention Jacob Fatu. Wow. Unreal. What a night it's been so far. We still have more to go. We still have so much more to go. Boza says it makes sense. It makes Seth versus Bronson Monday. That was pre-taped. Don't read spoilers, Juicy. Oh my goodness. No spoilers here, please. Honey does not like spoilers. Boza says we also still have 2 title fights and wondering if Princess Tiffy cashes in. That would be really interesting. But are they the main event? I would hope that the women would be the main event. It's the championship match. Oh, Cindy, serious shenanigans. Serious. At first, I didn't really know how to feel about this. I can't believe they did my tribal chief like this. Make what call, Jay? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. That's my corny joke of the day, y'all. Jason Finch, thank you for joining us. Mr. Opinionated says, only reason I can see Bronson with Timu Bloodline is because WWE doesn't have Zilla Fatu yet. DJ Magic J, good to see you. Hey, my favorite mama, honey. Hope you're okay, boo. And what do you think about the new Timu Bloodline now? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what transpires and what my OG bloodline counters with. All I know is that y'all in trouble. Thank you. And now we're back to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens will be here next week to address Cody Rhodes. And Kevin is pretty pissed. What do you guys think? Is Kevin in the right? Not for what he did to Randy, because I'm sure we all can agree that what he did there was really, really effed up. But is Kevin in the right to be pissed off and as upset as he's been at Cody Rhodes? That I want to know. You guys let me know in the chat. Zilla Fatu. Cindy says Zilla Fatu would need much more time than we have to introduce effectively. Bronson as a Samoan makes sense as he's an established monster who can handle Strowman, as well as taking out Seth Rollins for months. And here we go. Tag team championship on the line, which means the women's is the main event. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Yes, ladies. And we got the Street Profits on the way to the ring. Looking a lot very lively tonight, but still very focused and very stern because they know what is at stake. And we know that they've had experience. We know that they have had plenty of experience being tag team champions before. Bring the swag like nobody can. Don't mean to brag, but I'm bad. Friday Night Sky. Yes, please. Bobby, say hello to the lady for me. Hi, Diane. Shout outs to you, lovebirds. Courtney says it will be Kevin versus Cody at Survivor Series. Kevin wants gold, and especially after what happened at Bad Blood. So he wants gold and blood. It's safe to say. And here we go. The tag team champions are on their way to the ring. The Motor City Machine Guns. Certainly a tag team with lots and lots of history in other promotions, coming into WWE and just completely getting such amazing feedback since they've come to the main roster. They're veterans at heart, very much so. And this is going to be really, really good for the Street Profits. And this is going to be a good match. This is just going to be nuts. I feel like this just might outdo the DIY tag team match. I was torn, however, throughout this match. Well, throughout talking about this match earlier on WWT Live, because we were making picks. And I don't like going against my Street Profits, but I had to say the Motor City Machine Guns are going to retain. DJ Magic J says Roman is going to call The Rock, but Rollins might help out because he hates Bronson Reed. Cedric says he loves this spot for Bronson Reed. Please digress, sir. I'm still trying to make sense of it all in my head. I mean, I guess it does somewhat make sense. And, you know, Les Indio also made a great point. He's taken out a monster. He's taken out Seth Rollins for months. What do you see? And I pose this question to you guys in the chat as well. What do you see Bronson Reed's role being for as now that he's aligned himself with the Timu bloodline? Boza says this is insane. Motor City Machine Guns are defending the WWE Tag Team Championships for the first time. This feels like a dream still. It really, well, pinch yourself because it's really happening. Good double team moves right there. Very nice. Very much, very, very seasoned veteran moves there by Motor City Machine Guns. Boza says the profits via DQ with DIY showing up. Boza says, I think he means Bronson likely main eventing his first PLE. Tsunami on the top of the cage is all that matters. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess that's what he could bring to the table for War Games. He could just bring carnage and chaos. Chris Leclerc says Roman Reigns has to find a fifth member quickly. Yeah, he better. He better make some calls ASAP, according to Jey Uso. And we're already kicking off this match in a pretty crazy way. They're just tossing each other into commentary tables. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Dad thinks that Bronson Reed is just a hired mercenary for Solo Sikoa. Interesting thought. I like that. DJ Magic J says, who made Street Profits outfits and looks like something from the legendary fashion designer Dapper Dan? Oh my goodness. I think they look fine. I believe it's Bianca Belair who makes their outfits as well as hers. Mr. Opinionated says he sees the Profits turning heel tonight. Turning heel tonight. Very interesting. Like that. I mean, they have been getting a little more serious, a little more grittier, a little more fed up. But we'll see. Bobby says I could potentially see Bronson Reed win a singles championship on the main roster. Absolutely. Cedric says, cut the check for Mox Nick Khan. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Because now you got to get Bronson Reed to decimate the whole Shield. Dad says Reed should look for gold. Another who would agree with Bobby for winning a singles championship. I could totally see that as well. I could possibly see maybe down the road the United States Championship, or even I mean he was on Raw, so now I'm like confused. Like, are we flip flopping? Is he plotted for both? Like, I'm not sure what to make of it, because he was just on Raw with Seth Rollins. But maybe this is him making the move over. Maybe he's crossing over. I don't know. But I could have seen him going for the Intercontinental title as well, against Braun Breaker. Bobby says this is going to be fire. The tag team match between the Street Profits and the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah. Cindy says, I'm way more excited for the women. I won't lie. Me neither, girl. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see Naomi versus Queen Nia Jax. DJ Magic J says no more red cups for Street Profits, so they might turn. And they changed their color. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys are onto something. Who do you guys got for the women's championship match happening for the main event tonight? Do you see Queen Nia Jax or do you see Naomi for the win? Bobby says, I'm happy that Shinsuke Nakamura is back on TV again. Listen, you have no idea how elated I am about that. Cindy says, you're going to love next Monday too. Yes, please. No spoilers. No spoilers. I hope I love it. I can't wait, but I'm going to have to. And we're back to the action. Jason, yes, I am going to be watching the fight. I'm going to be watching after I am done here with you guys. I'm going to be watching the fight on Netflix. And if you guys are wondering, I got Mike Tyson all day. Little Tostitos, little chips, little munch. Dad thinks Nia Jax is going to retain with yet another cash-in attempt. Now, the question is, do you guys think it's going to be a successful attempt? Mr. Opinionated says, you do realize that there's one member of the Hurt Business left in WWE, which is Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander is actually on NXT on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, depending on the week. He just faced off for a qualification match for the Iron Survivor match before they get to NXT Deadline. So you might want to check that out. Tyson Paul. Yep, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are going to fight. And it's been a very highly anticipated fight for quite some time. It was obviously postponed at some point, but now we are here. And I hope Mike Tyson wins for sure. Montez Ford going up top. You know what? Up. You guys were right. And there we have it. A disqualification due to interruption in the match. Tommaso Ciampa is completely obliterating the Street Profits. He's also pissed, and I understand why. He didn't get the job done and win the championships. And Johnny Gargano standing in between Ciampa and the Motor City Machine Guns, trying to keep the peace here. Oh man, Ciampa. He didn't hit Johnny, but he pushed him. Oh, we've seen this before. I'm seeing shades of Psycho Killer Ciampa coming back, and I am here for it. But Street Profits have lost the match, and the Motor City Machine Guns are still the champions. Wow. Motor City Machine Guns were trying to show good sportsmanship and shake the hands of the Street Profits, and Dawkins just completely gave a sick right hand. Well, the Street Profits are pissed. It wasn't necessarily the Motor City Machine Guns' fault, but I understand why they're pissed. Oh boy, emotions are running very, very high. Boza says profits are pissed, emotions running high. Motor City Machine Guns caused the division to go to hell. I wouldn't say they caused it to go to hell. I would just say they elevated it a little bit. They made it more exciting because now what's going to happen? What is this going to lead to? This is all going to be building up to something. Like you said, tensions are very, very high tonight. Lord knows what's going to happen with this women's main event, which I'm really excited for. Courtney says, I smell a tag team rivalry in the making and been waiting for a legit storyline. Same. Finally. Finally some storytelling being involved. I mean, not finally, but, at least adding a little bit more depth to the rivalry. So I totally get it. DJ Magic J says Cedric Alexander is trash. He should have got released a long time ago and retired with his wife Big Swole. That's not very nice, sir. I can't believe I even read that out loud. Boza, you did call it. Ciampa's a big baby. Profits win via DQ. Motor City Machine Guns are still champions. Jason Finch says Mike Tyson's gonna knock out Jake Paul, which I would hope. I hope so. Jeffrey says something's in the water tag team division. Yeah, something's going on there. There's a lot going on with the tag team division, but this is good. This is good. This is what we expected, and this is what we wanted since we saw the Motor City Machine Guns arrive. Finally, you have some great competition. Bozo also says, I get the Profits' frustration. Nick Aldis has issues. I see the Guns offering a rematch to the Profits. Yeah, but now how fair would that be? You offer a rematch to the Profits, but not DIY? I don't know. Jake Smalls sucks like his brother. My dad. I can't take it. DJ Magic J says, I like this version of Ciampa. Reminds me of the NXT days when he used to dominate. Yes, when he was Black and Gold days, Psycho Killer Ciampa. No one will survive Ciampa. Jeffrey says, I get Street Profits getting frustrated for years and no titles. I mean, they've had titles before on the main roster, but it's been a while. I actually saw them win the Raw Tag Team titles in the final show in Brooklyn before COVID hit, right before COVID hit that March. So it's literally been that long since we've seen them with titles, which is crazy. I want to take this moment to thank you all in the chat. Thank all the viewers. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in tonight for the Wrestling with Honey Night SmackDown watch along as part of Women's Wrestling Talk. This has been so much fun. We've had such an action-packed night, and we're getting ready for the finale, which is the Women's Championship title on the line. Queen Nia Jax versus Naomi. And I just want to say thank you for all your support and all your love and all your energy this evening. It's been quite a good time. And we have literally 20 minutes left. And this has just been a crazy couple of weeks. And I'm just glad that, I get to spend this time with you guys. It takes life happens and work and bills need to be paid and things need to be done, and I'm blessed and I'm glad that I'm able to spend this time with you guys and have so much fun here on the stream every Friday. And I can't wait to see where we're going to end up by the time we get to War Games. I don't even know where all this is going to lead to by the time we even get to Rumble. It's just been a crazy, wild ride. And even doing this with you guys and watching week after week and making our predictions, it's just such great energy. And I'm so blessed and thankful for it. And I hope you guys also have a great time with it as well. And here we go. The ladies are going to tear the house down tonight. I already feel it. Oh, here we go again. Continuing the story. I'm here for it. Oh, they said you can't sit with us. That's basically what they said to poor Bailey. Oh, hey, Brock Lesnar guy. Shout outs to Brock Lesnar guy, who's literally right behind Michael Cole's head. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are going to fight right now on Netflix. Please, no spoilers. As soon as I am done here, I will be tuning into that fight. But we have more to go this evening. We still have a women's championship match on with the championship title on the line between our queen of the ring, Nia Jax, and Naomi, the glowiest one. That's my second corny joke of the day. Tune into College Game Day tomorrow on ESPN at 9 a.m. because Cody Rhodes, your American Nightmare, your undisputed champion, will be the guest picker. I think I'll tune into that. I have to tune into all things wrestling related to keep up the current events, or else how am I going to have how else am I going to be able to chit chat with you guys on all these amazing topics? Oop, dropped my chip. Go, glow, glow, glow. Bianca and Jade Cargill with the support for their girl, Naomi. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, and Bozo, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but when Naomi won the title, didn't she win it from Nia? Or did Nia win it from her? I don't know why, but I feel like I've definitely seen them fight before with a title on the line somehow. She's a former women's world champion looking for her first WWE women's championship. I hope she wears gold. Queen Nia has been a great champion. Chris Leclerc says, next week we're going to see who will face Bailey in the semifinals of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. That's right. If you're just tuning in with us, Bailey did get the pin earlier on tonight after facing B-Fab and Candice LeRae. Queen Nia has a hard defense. Her challenger is 2 for 2 in situations involving them. Bobby says this has been a great episode of SmackDown. I agree. Cedric asks, any chance the tag champs turn on Naomi? I don't see that happening. I don't know if I see that happening. I do see the big three with all gold somehow. I don't know about them turning on Naomi. All of them turning heel on Bailey, including Naomi, that might be something. I don't know if I think that I don't think they'll turn on Naomi. Not after the year that they've had and the chemistry that all three of them have and what they bring to the women's division as far as their chemistry and their sisterhood and even their iconic photo that we continue to go back to that happened earlier on this year as well for the road to WrestleMania when all three of them were pointing at the sign. Yeah, I don't see them turning the women on each other in that way. Boza says Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green, Blair Davenport will meet next week. Chris says he's hoping it's Bianca versus Bayley. That would make things a whole lot more interesting now, wouldn't it? If anybody turns on Naomi, it's Bayley. Bayley's jealous that she's back with her sisters for War Games and Io's on their team. Yeah, Bayley might as well stop that role model stuff because we know that we know her heart lies with being a heel. But yeah, I can actually definitely see Bayley doing that. Interesting thought, Dad says. Could we see in the future a power couple comprised of a man and women's USA champions as a faction? Huh. Interesting. But what power couple do you speak of? Like Becky and Seth type thing? Or you mean just a men's and women's United States Championship that form a faction along with tag team championships or something like that? Ooh, Monday Night Raw is going to be good. You got Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch more craziness next week. But here we are. Friday Night SmackDown. We're in our final match, our last 15 minutes of the night, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're tuning in, this is Women's Wrestling Talk, Wrestling with Honey's Honey Night SmackDown Watch Along. And the Queen of the Ring, the women's champion, Nia Jax, is on her way to the ring, along with Miss Tiffany Stratton, Miss Money in the Bank. A lot of people would say that Tiffany is the X factor in this match. Are we going to see a cash in tonight, guys? I don't know. But you tell me what you think in the comments. Nia, girl, I love whoever does your hair and makeup because they have not missed since you've been back. Wearing them bloodline colors. Shout outs to the edgy and beautiful Alicia Taylor. Courtney says, I'm curious if Teemu Bloodline will interfere during Seth's match on Monday since Reed is joining them on War Games. That's a good thought. Interesting thought. I wouldn't put it past them, that's for sure. And here we go. Titles on the line. Jeffrey says Nia with her cane gear from Crown Jewel. Not cane gear. Princess Tiffy was told to stay backstage. I don't see Tiffy cashing in, says Chris. And once again, yes, Boza, and I love this fact. Once again, women are main eventing WWE TV in 1 week. So cool to see that. Women are running things in WWE. They're main eventing all 3 brands. It's a beautiful thing. Women's wrestling. Hashtag women's wrestling in the chat. I need to see it. All you in the chat and all you viewers, I see you. Put hashtag women's wrestling in the chat. I just love seeing these two. It's Nia and Naomi, and we know that they're family. Basically, it's a beautiful thing. The big 2 are backstage. The big 2 out of 3 backstage are keeping an eye on their girl Naomi, showing her some support, and Tiffy Stratton is also looking backstage. Hashtag women's wrestling in the chat. I need to see it. All 21 of you. Oh, wow. Naomi able to roll up Nia Jackson. Almost a pin, but nope. Nia gets to kick out. Says, just caught up. It's Blackheart time. DJ Magic J says, Naomi ain't winning nothing. But shout outs to women's wrestling and hashtag women's wrestling, because once again, women are main eventing throughout the week. Yeah, man. Tommaso Ciampa, it's about to get crazy. Psycho Killer is about to be rekindled and resurface and reappear, and I can't wait. Love the hashtags from women's wrestling. Thank you guys so much. Boza says, hashtag women's wrestling is in a good state. They're fine without Becky Lynch, referring to one of the stories on WWT Live today. Yes, I think that probably happened while my internet was acting stupid. But Becky Lynch is said to have been resurfacing very soon, or we're not sure. There's a lot of speculation surrounding her return, but we shall see. I mean, the women's division is still in good hands. And Becky, she is the man, and she has definitely been a needle mover in this women's division. And a lot of these women that are currently on the roster are in her class. Queen Nia basking in all her glory. Naomi able to get the upper hand right there. Suicide dive on Nia Jax. Naomi wailing on Nia. And she is fired up. That says another interesting thought. Nia and Naomi will be sitting together on Thanksgiving dinner in a couple of weeks. That is pretty funny. Might get another segment as far as like something similar to Rey Mysterio and Dom's. Imagine. Boza says, if Honey thought it was bad, trying to avoid Raw spoilers for this upcoming week. Next week will be a double taping for SmackDown due to Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know. I'm not excited about it. Which is why I need you guys to tune into my segment Short and Sweet on my socials. Because that way I'll still be able to connect with you guys. And, I don't want to give information that people have already seen. Like, that just makes no sense. I don't like spoilers. So I'm just going to do what I can to make sure that I stay away from them. DJ Magic J says, the way things are going with the OG bloodline, they might as well bring Nia to the team. We've been saying that for quite some time here on Women's Wrestling Talk. I definitely think that's something that would be awesome. Like if they add women to the bloodline. We've been thinking that for quite some time. And we've definitely mentioned it a few times here on WWT Live as well. Nia Jax will be a phenomenal fit. But if you're asking me whose bloodline she's joining, she's going to be joining whichever one Dwayne Johnson's on. Nia Jax seems to be having a lot of control during this commercial break. It's a picture commercial break, so you can still see what's going on. But Nia Jax is definitely not even sweating this match at the moment. Nia Jax completely flattening Naomi cover and a kick out by Naomi. Nia frustrated with the ref. Don't blame the ref, girl. He's not the one who kicked out. I never understood why they get mad at the ref. They're just doing their job. And if the person kicked out, they kicked out. They can't count 3 after they kick out, even though we've seen that happen before. Randy Orton and Gunther. I didn't say it. You said it. You said it. You guys said it. I didn't say it. Nah, Naomi would go with her husband, and Nia would go with Solo because the one Solo is a part of is run by Dwayne Johnson. Naomi able to somehow get out of her funk and the domination of Nia Jackson. Cross body off the top ropes, high kicks, another insecurity kick off the rope. Naomi's fired up. We might have been wrong, guys. If Naomi wins this title, that's a big deal. That's huge. Oh, rear view by Naomi. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Kick out at 2 by Nia. Naomi almost had it. So close, but yet so far for the glowiest one. Dad says, one thing about these tapings, it's very nice for WWE to do pre-tape shows so their staff and wrestlers can be with their families. That was unheard of with Vince in charge. Absolutely. I totally 100% agree. So shout outs to Triple H and Nick Khan and all of them for allowing that for the superstars and the workers, because it can't be easy to be on the road all year and traveling and building the stage and building the set and writing the storylines and coming up with a show week after week after week. Like none of that could be easy 365 days in a row. Nia was about to go for the Annihilator. Naomi was able to remove her from the top rope. Naomi's flying with a crossbody to the outside, and both women are laid out. Who is going to win this match? Uh-oh, what happened here? The big 2 out of 3 just got attacked by Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Oh, shoot. Well, it looks like it's just Naomi and Nia Jax. What is happening? Oh, Tiffy time is out here. Tiffy time is here. She helped Nia. And Nia's in the corner. Naomi with a kick. She was able to resist. What is happening right now? We're on the top. We're on the top rope. Oh, snap. Nia's able to grab Naomi. She's going to totally body slam her off that top rope. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, my God. What a counter. What the hell was that? What the hell was that move, y'all? Did y'all see that shit? Holy cow. And there goes Bailey because Tiffy keeps causing the distraction here at ringside for Naomi, evening the odds. 1, 2. Naomi also almost there with a close pin for the second time, but Nia Jax running into the ring post. So much is happening, and it's happening so fast. She just finished it. 1, 2. Oh my God, Naomi hit her with the wow. Naomi has the place on edge. That was 3 close times, guys. 3 close calls there for Naomi to almost take the title off of Nia Jax. Holy crap, that was crazy. Up, Candice LeRae attacking Bailey from behind, and I can imagine she's not happy with Bailey either. It's just crazy how one story leads into the next. Samoan drop off the top rope. That's it. It's over. Dragging Naomi to the corner, and here we go. Annihilator. 1, 2, 3. Wow. And still your WWE Women's Champion. Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae with the assists. Bailey did her best. Big 2 out of 3 didn't even have a chance because they were attacked in the back by Raquel and Liv Morgan. There's a lot going on. So wait a minute. Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. That's 5. Naomi, Jade, Bianca, Bailey, and we need one more. I guess this is where we go for the next couple of weeks, where we start building up the war games for women. Women's war games definitely has to happen. Oh, Roman. We have 1 minute left. Roman's still on the screen. Who are you calling? Call the wise man. Call the wise man. Yes. The number you have reached is not in service. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Are they going to do what I think they're going to do, guys? Did the final boss take out the wise man? Or did Timu Bloodline get the wise man the whole time? I mean, we knew what they did to him. We saw what they did. His number is out of service. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This Oh my gosh. I feel like this is Dwayne. This is Dwayne. This is good. This is Dwayne. The wise man will never join the Temu bloodline after what they did to him. It's not happening. The wise man is being held hostage. You're right, Courtney. Is Solo that desperate, or is Dwayne scared shitless? Dwayne isn't scared shitless. He's trying to make it personal. I mean, Solo could be that desperate, but they beat him. We saw when they shield bombed him through the table. That was the last time we saw the wise man on TV. I see more of this being Dwayne's doing. It's got to be personal. Dwayne, let's not forget, first of all, that was a crazy women's match. That women's match was absolutely amazing. Shout outs to Nia Jax for retaining the queen. Shout outs to Naomi for a great performance yet again. But there's only one way. There's only one other way this could go. This could be Dwayne's doing, because let's not forget, Dwayne said months ago, before he left, and he had the People's Championship and he held Cody's title, and it was that weird segment there before he left. He also said, "Don't break my heart again." And what our story has just begun. And I can only imagine that Dwayne showing up at Bad Blood, he probably had the wise man even then. Ever since seeing Roman team up with Cody, the enemy to their family. Like, I can wow, that's a twist. Or, I mean, Paul Heyman joining the Team of Bloodline is a stretch for me. That's a bit of a stretch, but Queen Aya and Naomi killed it. Naomi's in the Women's United States Championship tournament. Candice LeRae is going to get destroyed by Bayley. She absolutely is. It's time for Iron Mike Tyson, to beat up somebody's son. I think Dwayne shows up either at Survivor Series or Saturday Night Main Event. I think he would have to be there for Survivor Series. He has to. We haven't seen him since Bad Blood, and all he did was a pop out. We need Dwayne Johnson, and we need the wise man. The wise man's phone isn't working. That's not a good sign. That's a bad sign. Maybe they had the wise man the whole time, ever since they destroyed him that SmackDown that night, when he wouldn't acknowledge Solo. Because the wise man is always answering his phone. Right, Boza? Thank you. That isn't wise man. He has to have his phone with him on his arm. Yeah. That's definitely the case. Wow. What an interesting twist to the story. It's so hard to predict The Rock being around with all his other commitments. Even if he's not around, just show your face and just let us know that you've been running this Temu bloodline like I've been saying you've been doing. Ever since Roman lost, and then Roman came back, and then he teamed up with Cody Rhodes in his first match back. And the very last match he had before he did that was at WrestleMania 40 against Cody Rhodes. And the night before that, he teamed up with The Rock against Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. So if I was The Rock, I would feel some type of way, and I would want to make it personal too. And then you get them out of the way. You build this new bloodline. You get the OG bloodline out of the way. And then you have Cody all to yourself. And then Dwayne will probably try to take the title away from him. That's if he's going to remain active on the roster. As far as I know, he hasn't retired yet. I know he has other commitments, but his movie's pretty much already out. And his Papa Tui is selling, and his GQ magazine covers and all of that. But now if he called the wise man, who would the wise man call? Like who would have the wise man who would who like who would have Paul Heyman have called if he did pick up? I think it's a more of a treat if they didn't have him answer. And now Roman has an even bigger problem. You have to find your wise man. The Rock is probably going to come out with the wise man and he probably beat him into a bloody pulp, or there's going to be like a message or some kind of thing where he's held hostage. It's going to get really dark with this bloodline story. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. I don't know what else to make of it, but tonight was an amazing night. We had an amazing triple threat women's match. We had an amazing tag team championship match and an amazing women's title match. We had a United States Open challenge. Pretty much all the belts were defended tonight, except the women's tag team titles. Basically, all the titles were defended tonight, except the women's tag team titles, the Intercontinental, and the one, you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy way to end the night. So shout outs to all of our retaining champions. This was an amazing night. Shout outs to all of you guys for joining me for the last 2 hours. And I know everybody's pretty much anticipating watching the fight with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, so I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I'm going to get out of here shortly, but first, let me let you know where you can find me. You can find me in all things Wrestling with Honey on the socials, Wrestling with Honey Instagram. I'm mostly active there. Wrestling with Honey TikTok, Facebook, Wrestling W Honey, as well as like and subscribe the Wrestling with Honey podcast on YouTube, and check out my latest video on my socials about what is your favorite WWE theme entrance of all time. Feel free to meet me in the comments and let me know. Let's have some fun discussions on my new segment, Short and Sweet. So make sure you be on the lookout because there's definitely going to be a lot more coming. Also check me out here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Of course, Fridays double time. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays on with Women's Wrestling Talk on WWT Live, and then for our Honey Night SmackDown watch along. Occasionally, you might find me popping in the chat for our other watch alongs. Please stay tuned to those as well. We have our Monday Night Mayor, Tuesday Night Pharaoh, Wednesday Night Courtney, as well as our Honey Night SmackDown. And please shout out and check out what All Star Fandom has got going on with their gaming. I think also Councilman with the Trill Championship Wrestling and their gaming shows and streams as well. Shout outs to the whole WWT fam and the boss lady as well. Appreciate you guys. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Boza, Dad, DJ Magic J, so glad to have you guys. Jason, Chris, Bobby, Courtney, my WWT sister, always lovely to have you. Mayor, thank you for joining us. Jeffrey, let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. I hate missing it. Pat, you, of course, always a pleasure. Love you guys. Love your energy. Cindy, I don't know if I saw Eric Isaac. I might have seen Eric, but I'm not sure. But Councilman, for popping on in, thank you so much. Love you guys so much and appreciate all of your energy every single time we do this. Again, don't forget to check out all things at www talkpod.com and look at all the cool things we got going on the website. Check out our merch. And shout outs to our amazing sponsors at All Caribbean Wrestling. Shout outs to everybody, WWT Live, the professor, and the whole fam. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And this is Wrestling with Honey signing off. And you guys have been an amazing audience. And thank you for watching Honey Night SmackDown as part of Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet. Ciao for now, guys.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at wwtalkpod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.